Okay, here we go with another video of pick a card. So you're going to focus on the three cards here. I'll hold them up for you too so you can see them a little bit better. But we're going to focus on these with the intention of what you can do to navigate the world right now, stop from going insane, what you can do to help take down this matrix. You know, how can you navigate the world right now? So we have, this looks like rose quartz here. Jade, green jade. What is this? Looks weird. Oh, blue spinel. Blue spinel. So I'm going to put some crystals with these. This is an emerald in the raw. A little clear quartz point. And a piece of hematite. So see if there is a pile that resonates with you as you think about what we're going to be asking about. All right, so I'll hold these up if you need that. Little piece of emerald in raw form. It's green. Quartz point. And hematite polished. All right, so these are going to be time-stamped in the show notes, so you can just jump to your pile. Pile 1 will be the heart. 1, 2, 3. All righty. So those of you that picked pile 1, we're going to start with that. Let's look at your card here. It's rose quartz, love, nurture, romance, calling in unconditional love. Rose quartz invokes a gentle yet powerful feminine energy that nurtures and protects your heart. It can be used to attract new romance and to build closer bonds in your relationships. Rose quartz opens the heart chakra and heals heartache, grief, and any unexpressed emotions. It asks that you show yourself compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Rose quartz also inspires beauty in all forms. Open your heart to the beauty within you. This is Taurus or Libra in Venus. So this is grounding love, solid love, real lasting love that has value. And maybe it's from a partner because we have romance here, or maybe it's from yourself. But focus on that right now. Focus on the real love and the pure love that you have with others. Emerald is a stone of the divine, and it's also a stone of the heart, which is interesting. So well, let me pause for a second. Sorry about that. Totally apologize. Hope that did not mess up your vibe. But with this stone here, this green stone, it's like money or good luck, these type of things, which kind of connects me to Venus in Taurus or Libra. Venus is money or love. So this feels like connecting with, of course, love for yourself, love for others, and being aware of what you have, being thankful for it, and making sure that you're solidifying your life financially and with the right people around you, not with people that really don't love you. They just want something from you. So this is going to help you navigate the world right now, stop from going insane, and help with the takedown of the matrix, keeping your heart strong. This is also where your soul is connected at your chest, center of your heart, or what many refer to as heart chakra. So it's the soul tube is connected there. And that's what keeps you real. It's you connected as a live spiritual being, a real being in a false reality, a false construct. So this is saying, you know, maintain that connection and maintain your goodness and knowing that you're good, no matter what kind of programs they put in your head or make you think about yourself or think that you're bad, know that you're good. And remember that. Remember, you have the soul connection, the heart connection, and they cannot take that from you. Okay, so I used a lot of different decks for you. And we've got our oracle cards here first. We have Blue Lobster, you're 1 in a million, embrace your rarity. That's really interesting coming up with being a soul. You know, there's more, I think, robotoids here than actual souls. There's a lot of soulless beings here. You're 1 in a million, embrace your rarity. So really valuing yourself, valuing the purity that is you, and reminding yourself of that. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. We also have magic. And I want to lay out the other one with this. And we have when all seems ended. Okay, so magic is afoot, is what I heard when I laid that down. So be careful not to get the wool pulled over your eyes or the rose-colored glasses with this rose quartz. Make sure that you're paying attention. And this to me does mean that you have a natural magic. You don't need magic really. You're a sovereign being, you're a divine being. But magic's an imitation of that. And what a beautiful being that you are. So realize that when all things seem ended, it's going to come around again. Things will come around or change. Everything being tangled up, just like that card looks, and a mess, and nothing getting straightened out. And what do I do? Everything all over the place. Maybe all is lost. And all of a sudden, everything's going to straighten itself out. So try not to get emotionally tangled up in things. Always keep going back to your heart to rebalance yourself. So I'm just going to look at these here. I kind of feel like when all seems ended, so there are some endings happening. And it's like you have to let things go and realize that everything changes and fluctuates. Some things are going to come to an end, and some things will stay the same for a long time. But ultimately, everything is going to change. And realize that you're always this, you're always immortal, you're this divine being, that you can never be changed, but your circumstances or situation here in the chaotic world may change frequently, but don't let it throw you off or throw you off balance or off kilter. Stay solid, strong, grounded in the heart, and with those people around you that can help support you. So let's lay you out your, oh, nice. Let's lay out your tarot cards. 2 of Cups, nice. That's a cute card. And we have 3 of Wands. Oh, another nice card, 3 of Wands. So super nice here. We also have Queen of Pentacles. Look at there. And we have, oh my gosh, Queen and King of Pentacles. Wow, that is wild. Okay, so this is Master of Money, master at handling money. We had the money with the stone here. We had the money with the card. The Venus, which is money. Taurus and Libra. This is an earth sign though. This to me is good husband card or good partner card, like and they're a match. So we had that romance too with the other card there. So is this like you committing or settling down with someone or meeting your match, is what this feels like, especially with 2 of Cups here, which is soulmates, people that are connected on all levels, that know each other, and maybe meeting them at a party. They're holding cups there. 3 of Wands, this is good news coming, also opportunities coming, and this is hearing about it, hearing about different opportunities and your world really opening up and expanding. So this to me also, these kind of look very like childlike. This almost looks like a card maybe for a child. So it feels like really connect to your innocence, your purity. Look for somebody else. See how they have their little hearts on this card. Look for somebody else that has the same heart as you, innocence and purity of heart, a real soul, somebody that you can share with. And that may be a romantic partner, or it might just be a friend, somebody that you can rely on. And this person, possibly either one of these people, bringing you in these opportunities or expanding your viewpoint, expanding your life. So I do feel like things are opening up. So some things may be ending, but other things are opening up where you're going to have a lot of new things coming in. And that's really going to give you direction and purpose. And then it could even seem magical with this magic card here, like it just came out of nowhere. Maybe this person came out of nowhere too. You're 1 in a million. Embrace your rarity. Know your own value. You are 1 in a million. You're 1 in trillions. I mean, really, there's nobody exactly like you unless they've cloned you, and even a clone's not exactly like you. So really embrace who you are. Realize that a lot of the MK Ultra stuff that's gone on with this rainbow here in childhood has influenced a lot of us where we can't handle this stuff because when we start to awaken, it's like all that early stuff is getting stirred up, all the really basic early memories. Because when you're young, you're kind of like a clean slate. Your mind is clear and clean, and they're filling it with nonsense. And those are like your core or base memories and things that you build everything else on. So realize that we're really tearing things down. It's hard. It's really hard to do. And find a soulmate, a partner, or a friend, or somebody that you can relate with and that can help you on this journey. I feel like if you don't have somebody, that there is somebody coming for you. All right, so I feel really good about this, but really with these money cards and the money stone, really batten down the hatches. Make sure you've got your finances solid. This is also people helping in finances or in work or with something, maybe real estate, because these are earth signs and land. Maybe it's a bank giving you the go ahead with a loan. I don't know, but this is help, solid help, but also for you to be that person and to really be solid. So it's almost like conservative with your money, but not too conservative, knowing when's a smart time to take a risk or not. So if you have $10,000 and somebody asks you to invest 9,000, that's really high risk. It's not very smart. It's not somebody that's money savvy or investment savvy or whatever would do. But if you had $10 million and they asked you to invest 9,000, well, yeah, sure, why not? Because that's a very low risk. So this is what they're saying. Keep charge of your stability. Stay stable, stay stable. And even if things are ending, a lot of new things coming in. Just you're coming out of maybe a delusion or an illusion into an even stronger path where you've got more support and you feel more solid. So I feel really good about these cards. You got really good cards here. All right. Thank you so much, pile one. And that was how to navigate in this crazy world right now. If you are interested in any of these decks, I'll have links in the show notes. So you can get those there. And I'll also have links if you would like a reading with me. And I'd love your thoughts in the comments, what you thought about your reading there. I really like that. I really love that heart there to start it off with. So thank you so much for letting me read for you. And we're going to move on to pile two, which was Jade. And we had the nice little quartz point there. So Jade says, wisdom, abundance, good luck. Oh, nice. That's interesting because we also had in pile one the emerald. So similar. Jade is highly prized and sacred, a wonderful stone for protection and healing. Known as a dream stone, jade will stimulate messages and channel them into your dreams when placed on your third eye chakra. The ultimate good luck charm. Jade promotes prosperity in every aspect of your life by opening the heart chakra and boosting your ability to receive. Wealth is nothing without your health, and jade is a reminder of this true abundance, amplifying the good fortune of your vitality. Remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. So this is related to Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Libra, Venus, and any of those signs and or any of those sun signs. So those people, if you are one of those signs or you've got these people in your life right now, they are good luck for you, bringing abundance, wisdom, good luck. So really nice there. So let's get this started off here, pile two. So I've got some oracle cards for you. Let's see what we got here. Anchor, have faith, choose optimism. That's interesting. Have faith, choose optimism. I mean, and we have this good luck abundance card coming up here. So that's a lot to be optimistic about. We've got discernment. And we got the consolations of isolation. So discernment brings good luck. It brings an optimistic outlook because you're very discerning. You're looking at everything, you're analyzing it, and you're tossing out what doesn't work and welcoming in what does. And that brings more of this good luck, abundance, all of that. So the consolations of isolation is when you're alone and nobody's talking and there's no distractions and you just sit with yourself, you really start to get in tune with your own sense of optimism. It's like when you get really out of sorts and bent out of shape, it's hard to be around other people because it's almost like they make everything even more chaotic unless they're distracting you and getting your mind off of it. They don't really help with whatever the problem is. And sometimes isolation can really help because it can get you back in touch with what's important, back in touch with your heart, which this stone is talking about. And then we have quartz, which is kind of a universal healing stone here that can be used for really anything. So this is purity, clarity, have faith. So I feel like getting by yourself is going to give you discernment. It's going to give you clarity, and it's going to let you know where you drop your anchor. Have faith, but you also have to have discernment. You can't just drop the anchor anywhere. You want to make sure that you're in the right spot. So to stay sane in today's world, avoid the chaos, or to keep from going insane, help take down the matrix. It feels like sit with yourself, really appreciate yourself, feel who you are, remember who you are, connect with your heart, and realize that you can command and bring in anything that you need. So let's lay out some tarot for you here. And I really sense a healing or healer energy here from these cards. Two of Wands, nice. And we have Seven of Cups. So very interesting. This is somebody very, very psychic, but feeling very confused or too many things going on, thinking of too many things, too much chaos around you, too many people. It's a seven, always reminding you of spiritual, to go back within, to get quiet, go get by yourself. Two of Wands, because you have this restlessness and what do I want? What do I need here? And getting by yourself will give you the direction or give you answers to, like, why do I keep having all this anxiety or this sense of being unsettled or not knowing where I want to go? So this is to settle yourself so that you will know, you will have the clarity, and then you can settle your life, put down the anchor. So let's look at a few more of your tarot cards here. Nine of Swords and King of Wands. Nine of Swords is being up at night worrying, mental worry, mental strain, imagining all kinds of outcomes that haven't even happened yet. Stuff that's probably not even true or not likely to happen. But that the answers are going to come in the isolation and getting away from everybody else's opinions and getting back to yourself. You're going to know what the answers are. King of Wands is looking over at that card. He's looking right at the Nine of Wands or the Knight of Swords card and the Two of Wands. So he's kind of connected to this card here because they're both wands. So it feels like stop worrying. Things aren't as bad as you think. Get out of your funk, get out of your head and sit with your heart, and you're going to see clearly exactly where you need to go. And this is the card of the optimist, which is interesting because we have choose optimism here. So be optimistic about your future because you have reasons to be optimistic. You have everything you need. You just need the answers. You need to discern what the answers are. You need clarity and discernment so that you can see the road ahead. And so get away from people that are stirring everything up and making things unclear. Or, hey, don't worry about it. Let's just go have fun, when you're really at a place where you need answers and you've got to have some kind of sanity and sense. Like I need to know because I have to make a decision here or something like that. So you really want to stop letting your mind just go crazy, and it does that at night for a lot of us where we think of all our problems. It goes on and on and on. Just get quiet, get alone, and sit. No distractions, and you'll be amazed at how optimistic you'll feel after that, and how much better and how much clarity you will have and direction. So Seven of Cups is spiritual and love. So the spiritual flow of the divine or your soul coming to you, getting in touch with yourself, going within, all those things. That is going to help tremendously, reconnecting with yourself and strengthening your own sense of yourself again, because we all give away ourselves a lot to others or get pulled off track or off balance, that type of thing. So that's what I feel from your cards here. It feels like you're going to get anchored very soon into exactly where you need. You're going to pull your ship up and put down the anchor, and right where you're supposed to be. You're going to know your spot, your place. You're going to know the direction that you're going in to get there. Why you feel dissatisfied, and why you're spinning. You just keep spinning, and just get quiet. Listen to intuition. You have a lot of intuition, and you also have a lot of discernment. So, all right. So pile two, a lot of answers coming for you to get you back on track. Feel like you're going to new horizons, possibly moving. Let's see here. Or going on some type of adventure, it feels like. And some of you may be starting a new business idea, like maybe implementing it or dipping a toe in. But again, I think I felt this with pile one of something with maybe investments or something. So you want to make sure if you're investing in something or starting something, you put that anchor down into the right thing, not acting out of fear or acting in chaos or when you're very emotional, it's not always the right time to make a decision. Okay, so that clarity is coming for you, pile 2, and you just have to get back to yourself and remember why you're here and get refocused on what you want to see in your future and not what everybody else is trying to push at you. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you're interested in one of the decks, they're going to be in the show notes. If you'd like a personal reading with me, I'll have links in the show notes also. So I really appreciate you letting me read for you. And we are going to move on to pile 3, where we have blue spinel with hematite. All right, so I don't know if you can see that card all that well, but blue spinel, persistence, fresh perspective, revival. Revive to keep alive. Blue spinel brings new energy to stagnant parts of your life, from inside your body to the world outside. The name of this stone comes from the Latin word for spine, and blue spinel, maybe it's spinal, but I don't think so. I think the jeweler I worked with always said spinel. Will give you a strong backbone, sense of self, and reason to stand tall despite any challenges you may face. This is a great crystal for workaholics. I wouldn't know anything about that. As it eases stress and anxiety and instills a renewed sense of resolution. You can make it to the end if you put your mind to it. Blue spinel provides that fresh perspective to reset and rejuice. Maybe it's Spinel. I'm trying to remember how this thing's pronounced. Apologies. Gemini, Pluto. So all you Pluto people or Scorpio people or Geminis or Pluto in Gemini is a kind of explosive combination in terms of the spoken word and the mind. But this is really talking about bringing new energy to stagnant parts of your life. So persistence, fresh perspective, revival. So Pluto is like the renewal or revival or rebirth type of energy. Interesting. So this should be interesting. So we're looking at how to stay sane in today's chaotic world, how to survive it, what you can do to navigate it, how to help take down the matrix. So it's all just part of walking our journey, really. All right, so let's lay out. We've got some cards for you here, some oracle cards to start with. We've got crab. So this says, consider the unconventional, take a sideways approach. We also have move forward. Interesting. And we have the beneath opens up to you. So this is like going about things in an unconventional way. We have the word unconventional, walking side to side like the crab, or some people just go right towards something. Doing an unconventional approach to your life and your situation will open up more things that were below the surface that maybe you couldn't see. Keep moving forward, but move forward in a more flowing manner, or how you're led, maybe not necessarily the way people are telling you to do it, or that they would normally tell you to move forward with something. And so we have this persistence, fresh perspective, revival. So it feels like stick with whatever you've got going, move forward, keep going, even if it's just one little small crab step to the side where you feel like you're going sideways, you're not going forward, but you're actually moving forward a little bit. You know, as the crab's moving forward, it just feels more like side to side. So you are moving forward. Hematite is very grounded, extremely grounded, and making decisions or taking action in a very slow, grounded way, but making progress. So let's lay out some more cards for you here. We got Three of Swords. And we've got Knight of Pentacles. This is a 23. A 23 is a really good number. Okay, so Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. This is pain that has happened, or hardship, or something dying off in your life that you have to let go of. That Pluto energy on that spinel. I'm going to say all of them now. Spinel. You're never going to watch my videos again. I'm going to drive you crazy. So Three of Swords is news, bad news, or something falls through, or there's something dying off, something you have to let go of. So either you have to let go of a person, or your home, or somebody goes off to college, or they go to, it's not really going off to college time here, but they go off to school, or they move away, or something, or something that makes you sad and that kind of cuts off communication, or it's the communication of that sad news. And you may have just received that recently, maybe a few days ago. Knight of Pentacles is also a very slow moving card, but it's one where you're still moving. So the knights are, like in a regular tarot deck, are on horses. And this knight is the one that's almost standing still. He's just barely walking very slowly, which is what Pentacles is, an earth sign, slow, solid movement, which is what all this is saying. Keep moving forward. But, something might have been a setback or upsetting. So don't worry if you have to go slow for a little bit, but keep going forward, meaning looking ahead. Don't get trapped in this. It doesn't mean, especially if you've lost somebody, doesn't mean you don't grieve them, but keep your life going, even if it's just inch by inch, whatever you can do to keep it going. All right, let's lay you out your other tarot cards here. We have Hermit and Eight of Pentacles. Let's get that over there in the camera there. A little bit of a glare on that one. So Eight of Pentacles is the same thing. It's like solid, steady. It's very interesting. Persistence, which is on this card, persistence. Stay persistent with your work. Keep cranking it out. You might not be making what you need to make yet, but you will. Things slowly starting to build, getting your power back, your energy back, getting more customers or clients or opportunities, or getting more done. And didn't this say something about workaholics? This is a great crystal for workaholics. So slow down. If you're doing too much, quit cranking. Keep doing the work, but you don't quit cranking, because it's going to come in its own time. Hermit means time alone. So we had this with pile 2 also, needing time alone so that more information can open up to you. You can deal with the emotions, with whatever's gone on. And just giving yourself a little break, like don't push. Just now and then take a rest when you wouldn't normally do that. Which might be an unconventional sideways approach. It's like, wait, what am I doing sitting down? Well, maybe I just need to sit down for a couple minutes. Normally I wouldn't do this. I would just keep cranking, but maybe I just need to sit down and take a break for a minute and get a higher perspective. So it's interesting. He's up high looking down, and here we have the beneath. So getting some kind of other perspective that gives you more information on the situation, taking your time with whatever you're trying to do, especially if there's some pain involved, either connected to all of this or connected to other things. Take the time to do things in your own way, at your own pace. Don't let the matrix tell you that you have to be like everybody else, or you got to do what they want or what they say. Be yourself. Do what is right for you. Move forward in your own way. And then you'll start to get, as you slowly move forward, you'll start to notice what's on the path. Oh, look at this nice shiny stone here, because I'm walking a little slower and I noticed it now. I'm going to pick that up and put it in my pocket. And you'll start to see more things open up if you slow down and really pay attention and just let things unfold. Doesn't mean you stop moving altogether, but you slow down. Let's see what else we got here. Kind of feels like a little bit with this card, and this could be a Cancer person in your life too, with this crab here, but it kind of feels like a little bit like somebody's always kind of watching what you're doing, and they're always like right next to you, or maybe you see something in your peripheral around you. So I would kind of just pay attention to my personal space as well and clear that. See what's what's sending the mind the sad messages here with this Three of Swords. Make sure it isn't coming from the matrix. And really try to slow down so that you can get hold of your life again and be grounded and solid in what you're doing. And then you're going to have more clarity and perspective on what's the right direction. And then I've got my energy back now. So now I can start cranking, and I'm going to be more effective now because I've slowed down and let myself process and look deeper at things. It also feels like some of you will be having even more awakenings of information coming to you about what this world really is and some of the secrets. I'm hearing the secrets of the brethren, some kind of brotherhood. There's more information coming out about something, or one of you is going to remember something about something connected to that. Okay, so let's look at what else we've got here. We got spine. So this might actually be physical pain that you're dealing with. And that might also, because these kind of line up here like a spine, these pentacles here. So that might be your body saying, hey, you got to slow down or ease up a little bit too. This Hermit card, this feels like you're getting ready to go into some intense activity soon, like things are going to just start really going for you. And so you've got to slow down right now while you have the time, and take the time to be ready. So be yourself, and this is saying get that fresh perspective before things all of a sudden get another jump start and start going forward like crazy. But anyway, anything you're trying to get moving forward is going to move forward. So have faith that it's happening. All right, pile 3, I hope you enjoyed your reading on how to navigate this crazy world that we're finding ourselves in. If you're interested in any of these decks, the links will be in the show notes, as well as links for a personal reading with me if you'd like that. And I thank you so much for watching and letting me read for you. And I'm going to sign us off here and wish everybody a really awesome week. I don't know why that doesn't want to show my heartstone, but everybody have an awesome week. Hang in there. We're all in this together, and you're not alone for sure.